It's Friday. Hello, everybody. How are you today? It's finally Friday, Miss Kristen. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Southern Maryland, where we don't know what to expect. Are we going to get an inch or are we going to get 3 feet? Oh, Mother Nature doesn't want to make it easy on me. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Kelly, Miss Kathy, Miss Mary Beth, Miss Bev, Miss Dawn. Yes, yay, it's Friday. Ooh. It's really, it's flurrying outside. I can't say it's like not turning to water, but I'm not scared. I just need it to like do it or not so that I can make a decision on class. Hello. This is what it's doing right now at the quilt shop. Can barely see it. In my world, it's just making a bigger mess. I'd much rather it be pretty. Hello, everybody. Yes, welcome. I've got lots of things to show you. And yes, exactly, Miss Mary Beth, just do it. Just do it. Drop the foot and get it over with. Stop teasing me. Stop leaving it unexpected. Although, I haven't been to the grocery store. So, honestly, if it does do something, I may be in a little bit of trouble. I can't even bake cookies. I don't even have eggs. I have 4 eggs. Certainly can't bake cookies with 4 eggs. Miss Dawn says she's torn between wanting it to snow but needing to come use the long arm tomorrow. I know. Gina, you have eggs, but I can't get up your hill if it snows. And you can't get to me. Your eggs don't help me. That's okay. I'll live. Yes, so we have the unexpected. We all just have to go to bed tonight and get up in the morning and look out the windows and be surprised. That's the way the weather goes in Maryland. Here we just get to be surprised. Hi, Miss Holly. I hope everybody's feeling well at home. Yes. Yes, so we have lots of boxes this week. Some I did not get to. Okay, so you'll have to wait for some boxes that did not get open today. Oh, I'm so glad Miss Mary Helen was here today for some beginner embroidery. I know Miss Bev was on here as well. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Miss Holly. Yes. We had a fun day of all new. I had 8 brand new, I would say out of that class, maybe 6 brand new embroiderers, 2 that have been embroidering a while, but kind of self-taught. They learned to put on their modules, all the basics to embroidery, and left here with either a beautiful embroidered pillow garden flag in class today. So yes. Hi, Miss Vanita. Hello, Miss Pam. So I'm actually going to start, since I'm in the embroidery room, we're going to start with embroidery today. We got the new releases for February for OESD. They're not up online yet. The only place to get them is to come into the store and get them. And so they're here, a few copies. So I just thought I'd show you. My Spree Club members, these are already in your Spree Club. That's either in your digital online account, or if you are a yearly Spree member and you haven't picked your CDs up yet, they're here in the store. So first up, we have birdhouses called Birdhouse Village. So if you have a bird lover in your life, we've got lots of different types of birdhouses. We have Tiny Baby. Okay, so all of these designs on this collection are really no bigger. The largest design is almost 2 inches tall by 1 1/4 inches wide. They're small, so they're really perfect for little people things. We have a beautiful collection of red work garden florals, lots of flowers in just red work, or you could do it in blue thread. Does not require you to do it by hand. You can do it all by embroidery machine. A new collection called Moonlit Wings. So these are all winged creatures. We have, I know the reflection's really hard. We have bumblebees, butterflies, moth. I think that's a Luna moth. You've got some, maybe that's an owl, dragonflies, all sorts of things. Miss Sheila, I hope you got in. You're on my list here before I leave today, but I tagged you in a bunch of the videos. Ariel by Tamara Kate. You have, again, another collection of butterflies, moths, florals. As you tell, we're getting into spring here. Miss Gail, your CD went in the mail yesterday. We have a freestanding, freestanding applique. Oh, good, Miss Sheila. Freestanding applique bow, okay? So 3 sizes of bow, okay? Two styles in each one. Really cute. You could add them to packages, cute, attached to hairbreadths for little people. So those are cool. They're shown in fabric, but really cool if you do it with the Luxe vinyl. So it's sparkly. That'd be really cool too. We have All Who Wander. Okay, so this collection is all about traveling and things along that lines, backpacking. We have things that say, take me on a road trip. I love to travel, escape the ordinary. So that's perfect. How big are the bows? The largest bow is, looks like 3 inches by 13 inches, but I think that's when it's assembled. So it is smaller pieces that are put together. Okay. And then last but not least is a alphabet collection. This is Haley's Alphabet. For those of you with version 9 embroidery and you've been are part of Software Inspirations or been playing with version 9, you know that you'll be able to keyboard map that collection. It's the collection I showed on Tuesday night, but you can use them to create embroidered letters for you. The bench pillow for Luck of the Gnome, we have the fabric and embellishment kits are here for you as well. They are in stock, as well as the design collections are here. So let me grab it. So there's your little Luck of the Gnome bench pillow. Okay. All right, let's go for a walk. I don't have anything on the long arm to show you a day. I had to, it's all empty and ready for Miss Dawn for tomorrow. We have a couple of things I want to show before I show fabric. Have you ever looked at white on white fabric and you struggle to know what the design is in the white on white? And you, let me grab one. And you're like up at the sunshine or in your dark room and you're like trying to hold it up and see what it is. I got a trick for you, okay? We now have in the quilt store, when you are here, hanging up here is a flashlight, okay? So here's the trick. It's not a regular flashlight. This is a UV flashlight. And when you shine the UV flashlight on white fabric, look at that. It's like I'm a magician. And the design shows right up. You can't see it? Now you can. So get yourself a UV flashlight if you use a lot of white on whites and you can't figure it out. But these are hanging at the quilt store, right on the shelf by the white on whites. So actually this one's gonna go over to Kimberbell. We gotta get a hook for over there. And then you will be able to know exactly what is on that white on white. Now that I did that, let's get me back on track here. I didn't write myself a nice long list, but another gadget. Go in with a friend. You can get a 2-pack on Amazon for like $8. I should have created an Amazon link for you. Daggone it. Don't buy any. Do not buy any. I will send you a link to the exact ones I got.
Gina, hop on that, Gina.
Gina
hop on that, Gina.
Gina doesn't have access to that yet, but we'll fix that. All right. Let's see. What's new this week? Well, you all saw Effie's Woods last week. Okay, so here's Effie's Woods. If you remember, it was the little woodland creatures, all the little mushrooms, and the wood print. But Effie's Woods Precuts are now here. So we have layer cakes, jelly rolls, charm squares, and mini charms are now available in the store to go along with our yardage. And in the exact opposite of Effie's Woods, where we had the yardage and not the precuts, Carolina Lily. We had the precuts, but we didn't have the yardage until this week. So, hold on, get the right button here. Carolina Lily, if you remember, we've had the precuts. We have two patterns that kind of feature Carolina Lily. We have Emilia and we have Block Step. But the yardage, turn around here, has now arrived. So in Carolina Lily, it's obviously Lilies. Okay, so we have a couple of the main print here in the large scale. We have an all over floral, this leafy piece, another piece. You have the standard Robin Pickens, her little dashed stripe is there. And then we have coordinating pieces of her basics collection called Thatched. These are new colors that coordinate with Carolina Lily. We are waiting for a few additional colors that are, I don't want to say older colors, but a few additional colors that will coordinate with this that are used in a couple of the Emilia and Block Step patterns are on the way. It really is pretty. I love the orange and the red that's in it is really gorgeous. Very warm, a warm spring versus pastel. So that's really pretty. And then while I'm standing here, we have a new collection, a few pieces from a Ruby Star Society collection. Rashida Hale Coleman. We have a collection called Rain. And so let me show you the few pieces that we have of Rain. I don't know why that button does not want to work today. So we have a floral piece. This is black background, this really pretty magenta and mustard. We have this piece here. It's showing very yellow right now on this screen, but it's a little more on the gold side with coordinating pieces and some gold metallic prints. We have a white full of crowns. These are also gold metallic. We have another piece. These remind me of earrings, the big polymer clay earrings. And then we have an all-over piece of girls or women. Excuse me. She's the same designer from this collection that we have here. I think that's why that reminds me of earrings. So that has arrived. That's Rain. We also got in, let me see, So Wonderful has arrived as well. So Wonderful is a collection from Moda and Paper and Cloth. It is sewing themed. Okay, so we have this small little piece, this small little ditty. We have a safety pin, a pink with some scissors and buttons. It looks very white here, but it's a little more pink. This mint color with all sorts of notions. This piece here that looks like thread scraps and things on it. It's not upside down. And then there is a panel. So these squares, I think they're about a 10-inch square that say all different things. You're good, just stay still, Mom. And then there are 3 quilt labels down here at the bottom. I'm so sorry. So that's so wonderful. Hello, Miss Deanne. All right. Hold on. I gotta get my piece of paper. I had so much I can't keep track today. I didn't write little pieces. I wrote big pieces of paper today, and I can't flip them in one hand. Okay. Friends, baby supply. Okay. Now, we have had, it's like all of a sudden the woodland creatures are coming out of nowhere at the quilt shop. So let's hope y'all are having some little people that are doing themed rooms and themed quilts around woodland animals, safaris, things along that lines, because let me tell you, I am stocked in safari, okay, and woodland creatures. So we had Effie's Woods. If you saw it, already had woodland creatures. If that's not enough for you, let's get some more, okay? This is Forest Friends. We have a girly pink version, and then we have a blue turquoise version. These little guys are 3.5-inch squares that you could cut out. It's running yardage. They're 3.5-inch squares. There's this little pink here with bears and foxes and teepees. Maybe cute little deer. And then we have an all over floral. And then in the blue turquoise group, we have a plaid. There's our fox. We have blue trees. This piece that says, "Let the adventure begin." And it's got your little animals and tents. We have this TP on turquoise or blue. And then we have a blue set of 3.5-inch squares that have different little animals and sayings in it. So there is Forest Friends as well. Hold on. If that woodland animal doesn't do it for you, I've got more, okay? Because I need to give you options. I like to make sure that you have all the possible options. So next up is Little Darlings. Now we've had Little Darlings creatures before, but they weren't these animals. We had other animals. I think we had them in Easter last year. They were like chicks and ducks and things like that. Now we have them as woodland creatures. So let me walk over here to where the panels are at. There are 3 different panels. 2 of them have 2 large squares on them each, and then one of them has the smaller face squares. So let me show you. Let me just see. Oh, they're so cute. All right. Here is one panel. It has a large, I think they're about, I want to say they're about maybe an 18-inch square. Okay. So this is Little Darling Safari. This is the elephant. And then I think this is a lion. Okay. Then the other panel has the zebra and the giraffe on it. And then we have another panel with the rectangular, smaller rectangular faces. There's 12 squares. Look at that orangutan. Look at that. And this little meerkat. We've got this little tiny hippo. Oh my God, they are so cute. Hold on, those are just the panels. I've got yardage too. Okay, Gina's posting links to everything in the comments. So make sure that if there's something you like after I'm finished showing you, please feel free to go hit the website and shop. And let me show you the rest of the collection. We've got 4 animal skin colors. So there's a pink, this is gray, even though this looks a little blue here, tan and green. We have 2 dots. So this has got a cream colored background. This is grayer. We have a border stripe that has the animals on it. We have an all over flower, an all over animal. We have another stripe, and then we have the palm trees that go with it. So that's Little Darling Safari. Now, if you're not into safaris, Okay, and you're more of an Amazon or a jungle girl, not a problem. I got you covered. Because now we can go on a safari. Up next is Baby Safari. Baby Safari, there is a panel in Baby Safari. Let me turn this around again. So this is a 36-inch panel. So it's 36 inches wide, if you like. Let's get... There we go. 36 inches wide. It's teal and a country colored blue and this really pretty green shading. So we've got crocodiles, toucans, giraffes, cats, zebras, that type of thing. The borders are already on that panel, so really, if you just want to finish it, it looks like it's done. You could really do some stitching in the ditch and really make it look like you worked hard at piecing it, and, you know, but you didn't have to. And then we have fabrics to coordinate. So we have this little pale pink triangle, this little floral, elephants, a light blue, and a I don't know what color you want to call it, a army greenish triangle. There's a stripe.
It's a yellow green.
There's a blue piece here. Will you pull this one out?
Which one? This one?
Yes. No, I want the stripe.
I know. I'm moving that 'cause it's tight.
Next one. No, this one. This one right here, the double border. And then this piece here is a double border. So at the bottom, at the selvages here, on each end is this piece, and then as you go up towards the center, the density of the flowers lighten out. And then we have a gray and white silhouette, and then we have a piece with all over animals. I know, Miss Stephanie. It was like I think it's like the week of baby stuff to arrive, which is perfect in time for all those spring babies that end up showing up. So, yes, lots of them, and I don't have little babies to give them to either, but they're adorable. Hi, Miss Kristen. It's 5 o'clock on Friday. You made it to Friday. Now, we also got in a book. Let me do the book first. Quilt Recipes by Jen Kingwell. Let me get my sentences right here. It's been a long time waiting for this book. Okay, so this is called Quilt Recipes. It is a hardbound book that contains a variety of quilt patterns and recipes, as in cooking recipes. Okay, so in here are patterns for different quilts. I'm trying to see if I can find an overall picture of quilts for you. It's upside down. But different quilts, and yep, the book is up online. And then there are recipes for cakes and desserts of all sorts. I think there's 9 recipes in here. Yeah, so you can see. You can read that. You can read that backwards. There's a sponge cake, some ginger biscuits, and things like that. Templates are not here yet. I'm waiting on templates. The books kind of surprised me, and I think the templates are still on their way, but they will be coming for that book. Okay? I sure can show the front of that book again. Here, let me flip the camera around, and then it won't be backwards. So there's quilt recipes. Okay? But the templates are on the way. I'm waiting for them. I think you can get, Miss Laura, I think you can get templates for the entire book, or you can get them for particular quilts in there. So if there's only one particular pattern you want, if you just let me know, or if you want a full set, I can make sure that I let you know when they do arrive. Hot off of the long arm this week is this pattern. Okay. This is Layla Boutique's pattern called Concord that used, yes, Miss Angel, she is, that used a honey bun of Smoke and Rust. This is a 1.5 inch pre-cut strip. So we finally, Miss Maria finally got it all done. We got it quilted today. So it's okay. There it is. There's Concord. So patterns and honey buns are available in the store. Beautiful. I know it's such a manly, thank you. Such a manly design without no flowers, none of that stuff. So that's always a good, hard thing to find a lot of times. Now, up next is Fire and Ice. Many of you, if you saw the 5 o'clock photo, it's not hard work, Miss Mary Helen. It is a lot of little pieces, but it's not hard. It's not hard, but it is little. There are some small corners, but they're just fold back corners that are there. So if you saw my 5 o'clock photo, you saw that fabric my hand is on. So up is, sorry Gina, I forgot to put that on there, is Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is a digital print cotton fabric, kaleidoscope, one piece. The first piece I'm going to hold up here looks like this. Okay. It's just an all over kaleidoscope. I know you can search. I just didn't mean to go off script. That's kaleidoscope under Fire and Ice. It's all the same fabric from selvage to selvage, but we do have 2 prints in Fire and Ice that are ombre. Okay, so I'm gonna have Mom and Maria hold this up because it'll be easier to see that way. Yep. Okay. This is the first colorway in Fire and Ice. Ignore the fabric sticker. This is somebody's yardage. So this is one selvage. It starts at the purple magenta, and as it goes across the width of the fabric, it ends up at the bluey purple. Okay, so 45 inches wide that way. And then we have one other colorway, a little more of a pastel color option. Ignore the fabric sticker again because it belongs to somebody. She's Miss Ann decided that she better get her yardage that she wants today before I showed it live because it wouldn't be left afterwards. And then this ombra's from a light pastel-y coral pink. As it goes across the 45 inches in width, it ends up in the periwinkle purpley blue. And so that's Fire and Ice. Yes, thank you. Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Oh, and the camera doesn't make it.
Yeah, the camera doesn't do it justice. I promise you. Come see it in person. Yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow because I'm sure I'll be here because Mother Nature's just going to let it rain in my world. They would make really cool bags because depending on where you cut, your bag would change colors everywhere as well. I'm trying to think, let's walk back here for a second because I have some stuff in boxes that didn't exactly get out of boxes yet, but I can show you a few things. We had a restock in a few things this week. The Kimberbell Be My Valentine Bench Pillow CD has arrived back in stock. The a Bargello quilt would be really good because you wouldn't have to do a ton of piecing for Bargello. Table-tastic. The book Table-tastic, both Table-tastic 1 and 2. Give me 1 second. Let me get a pair of scissors. Sorry, had to look at the ugly office wall. Here, I'm gonna get this open. If you've been waiting patiently for Glue Based It is back in stock and up online. So Table-tastic 2 is here. That's all table runners, and then Table-tastic 1 is here as well. Another book of all table runners. It's still in the box. Oh, 1 second. In here, we also got, like I said, Glue Based It is there, as well as mini Aliso irons are back in stock as well. For my retreat group, I'm going to test out a light, and see how this is in case you think it's too dark in a particular area or you want a second light. I am going to, I don't know, there's some thread here, some stuff I wanted to test. You want a teal one, Miss Kenda? I will pull it. I'm going to test some polyester embroidery thread. I have Isacord, variegated Isacord on its way. This is this is Fabulux from Wonderfill that I'm going to test as well. And I got it in my arms, Miss Kenda and Miss Gina. I want to test it, so I'm losing it. The Kimberbell design exclusive for February, the purple. Yes, it can be used on a serger, and that's the other project I brought it in for. Trying to find colors for the Isacord and the Fabulux for people's serger aprons. The February Trapunto pineapple pouch looks like it was done in variegated thread on the cover. So I brought in a couple of spools that I thought this one may work. Oh no, I didn't put them up online because the irons are not online because I have a variety of colors and they're not broken out by color online. So if you are interested in an iron, just call me and I can let you know your color. I thought this one may work for the pineapple on the mustard. I couldn't really tell online, so I bought a couple different ones that I will have here if you want to try them out. Trying to think, yeah. That's definitely not going to go on that mustard colored pouch, but it will work for Valentine's Day. So, yes. Top stitch needles, diagonal seam tape, and then I'll show you. All these boxes are fabric. I don't know what. But it'll have to wait for another day because I can't open another thing in this back room. So there are some boxes there that I think we have some basics, mix, solidish that are coming in there as well. And yeah, so I don't know why it always seems that everybody, my deliveries all end up on Friday, and then I'm like mad rushing to fulfill all of it. Yes. Okay. Annie by Annie's. I hope everybody got to see the beautiful Tools of the Trade bags. And we finished this coming week. We did get some cuddle. We did get some 90-inch cuddle. Only 3 colors. Don't panic, and they were all shades of blue. Because I don't know, did I tell you that the shipment of cuddle that arrived from port was damaged? So it was all 90-inch cuddle that now I have to wait more for. So, yes. The 3 90-inch cuddles that did arrive are turquoise, royal, and platinum. Ooh, there was a gray. And then a 60-inch tall, a 60-inch orange arrived as well. So I will be repeating Tools of the Trade. I will probably do a virtual version now that I've taught it in person. Like I said, I like to teach it in person at least once. Yeah, I know, Miss Susan, I was so disappointed when I got that email. I was like, no, I've only been waiting for like November for fabric, and now it's damaged. I think it was March, what they originally said. So we will repeat Tools of the Trade. I will have a virtual option. But speaking of Annie's, she is currently running the local quilt shop contest, and we are up for prizes. We can win trunk shows and Annie's product and stuff so that we'll be able to share with all of you. So you want to go online and vote. It's only one time per email address. Okay, so if you have multiple email addresses, but one time per email address, you get bonus points if you have a picture, and not just any picture. But we would love for you to upload pictures of either being in the quilt store or pictures of your finished Annie bags that you have made. And so yes, so local quilt shop contest. You can, Gina put a link in there, and yes, and vote for us, because we would love to be able to share all the wonderful things that we can get out of it. We get trunk shows. We'll have lots of Annie's bags here. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, now in stock is the new Annie vinyl. Okay, her premium vinyl. So give me 1 second. Let's go get it here. It's heavy, so big giant roll of it. So if you're familiar with vinyl, you know that vinyl usually has tissue paper on it that doesn't stay where it's supposed to stay while you cut it, right? Well, this Annie's vinyl has a piece of paper attached to it, and it won't peel off of it until you peel off of it. So you are able to cut it with easily being able to see it and it not slide around. So Annie's premium vinyl is now in stock. Gina says we are currently 13th in the running. So thank you for everyone who has voted. We love you. And your votes and your comments were what sparked Annie to feature us in her Facebook Live a few weeks ago, where she talked about us. So that was really exciting because y'all had wonderful things to say, and I really greatly appreciate it. Did I miss anything? I know, Miss Karen, you asked a question about retreat machines. I am going to have a live in the retreat group coming up. It really just depends upon what you want to do at the retreat. We're actually making a visit out to the retreat site next week. I have a few things I have to go over. Some questions. Oh, thank you, Gina. Some questions to ask, some final things that we can go over for our social night. But I have a Facebook Live that will be planned for the retreat group to answer all of your last minute questions. Like, yes, Miss Nancy, you can wear slippers. You can wear pajamas. You just have to wear clothes. The last thing I'm going to show you here is a collection that we've only received the pre-cuts and the kits in so far. Yardage will be arriving one day, but this is Beautiful Day. Okay, so Beautiful Day by Corey Yoder. Okay, it is some gray and some green and some red and some pink. Oh, thank you, Miss Pam. We have honey buns, charm squares, layer cakes, fat eighth bundles, mini charms. We also have a kit. Hold on 1 second. I gotta reach it. The Beautiful Day kit. Okay. Miss Rebecca mailed you. And in this kit, you may look at it and be like, Amy, I am not doing that applique. Never fear. It's pre-printed. So I hate using the word, it's a cheater quilt. But all of those appliques and stuff are already printed. All you're doing is cutting them out into the squares and then piecing around it. Oh. The Tulip Pink Butterfly Quilt 2 pattern is back in stock as well. Okay. My version 9 software upgrade and software owners, we have received a few Wi-Fi devices in the store. I have, for my material girls that are far away and not local, yours are already in the mail. They were shipped yesterday for you. For my local peeps, I am starting down the list and will be notifying you that your Wi-Fi device is available in the store. Okay, as they come in. I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 10 at the moment to give to my local peeps. So we are. Miss Sue, I didn't ship yours because I knew you were coming to class tomorrow. So I have yours here. As I didn't want to ship it and then you be here when it arrived. So I do have yours set aside. The Wi-Fi device, for those that don't know, if you have Bernina Embroidery Software version 9, the Wi-Fi device allows you to wirelessly send a design from your computer to your embroidery machine. So no USB stick necessary when you use software. So yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yay, yay, yay. I'm glad to hear that. Breakfast Club is, thank you. Is tomorrow Saturday? Oh my goodness. It is. I do have a Breakfast Club tomorrow. I will have to let everybody know if Breakfast Club's going to happen, because if I can't get down here in the morning because I woke up to 3 feet of snow, I'm not going to be able to do Breakfast Club. So, but if we do Breakfast Club, we will be talking about 1/4-inch seams and squaring up blocks. Okay, we'll talk about how to get perfect 1/4-inch piecing, squaring up blocks. But there'll be a post tomorrow morning about the current status of everything based upon what's happening. It is snowing. It is falling out of the sky as white stuff, but it is landing on the ground as water here at the moment. So it's pretty to look at, but it's leaving a mess that's there. Let's see. There was a question. I will be doing it for my software owners. You will get a lesson in how to use the Wi-Fi device. We will probably discuss that later in the Monday Night Mastery, or I will set up record a demo for it as well for that. So yes, I will teach you how to use it. Miss Gina's keeping me on track here because I've obviously really forgotten everything. Free Motion Fantasy 2 from Amanda Murphy. Precuts are up online. Yardage will probably be here Monday or Tuesday. It's shipped out of New York today. So this is Free Motion Fantasy 2. We have jelly rolls and layer cakes. Here we also got another piece of spring garden gnomes. So if you remember the purple with the Easter gnomes on it, let me walk up here. There is a typography collection print that has all sorts of words related to Easter in it. Now, I'm glad I gave you a list. Then I don't have to keep track of one. So this one is new. I'll turn it around so that you can see that. So, I'm Let's get it in there. So this one's a new print. This is Spring Garden Gnomes. It coordinates with this print. I also have a yellow background version of this coming soon. And a couple, I think 2 or 3 more pieces, but they seem to be piecemealing into me, but they are coming. I'm trying to walk here and make sure I don't see anything else. Yeah, I think that's, did I forget anything, Mom?
All right, you cut the nails just down. You got Carolina Lily again.
Yep.
The butterfly pattern.
Butterfly pattern is back in stock.
Did you do those already?
I think I did. I talked about those last week.
Okay.
Yes, I think I did. Did I talk about Positively Pink last week? Do we remember, ladies? Oh, thank you, Miss Susie. I have to say hi to my little people. I almost forgot. So Positively Pink. Okay. We have 10-inch squares and jelly rolls of that Batik collection celebrating breast cancer. So there are some pink ribbons and some florals in there as well. Yes, Miss Kenda, you are. It's 58 inches wide. So if you buy a yard, it's 36 by 58. Let me say hi to all my little people. So I have Grady and Layton, which I believe are trying to beat the weather and get up to the mountain to ski. Hello, Grady. Hello, Layton. We have Miss Mackenzie. I hope you had a good birthday. I have Ryder, Cecilia, Samuel, Alexander, Aubrey, Camden, Mary Catherine, Mr. Austin, happy birthday, and Miss Sage. I think that was it. I think I got everybody. Huh? Yep. I think I got everybody. So I hope everybody stays safe and warm this weekend. Stay tuned if you are scheduled for class here with Material Girls tomorrow. I will notify you. Please do not leave the house unless you have heard from me. Okay, the text number is 240-527-0215. I will have it at home with me this evening, and so I have it at home with me tomorrow morning. Please text before you leave so that I make sure that you don't drive here unnecessarily. Okay. And the same will go up about Breakfast Club tomorrow morning at 8:30. If I have a foot of snow on the ground and I can't get to the quilt shop, we will have to postpone Breakfast Club to next week. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you for hanging out here tonight with me on our Friday Night Live chat. I hope you saw some beautiful stuff, and we hope that you tune in soon. Stay warm, stay healthy, and keep sewing. Bye, everybody.